Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. Only makes sense, right? We got Bear and the big blue moon. We got the new moon going on. What's going on? What's going on? Let me grab some water. Let me grab some water, my little babies. Water, water, water. Back to life, back to reality. Hi! Whoop, whoop. Happy Monday! I feel like you're falling. It's Monday. It's Monday. Look at me. I'm a mess. Monday mess day. Monday mess day. Hi. Ooh, you're very welcome. I took you to the beach. You're very welcome. I just needed to try to find answers, if that makes sense. Like, don't know if it worked or not. I know I do have 2 personal readings I need to get out, so I'm extremely sorry if you're waiting for those, but I hate using, to me, it sounds like an excuse to say to you, well, I didn't do your video because of my piss poor energy, but like, it makes 100% sense to me not to do that, but on a business aspect, it's lousy. So that doesn't really happen to me, but it happens over the weekend. So I'm extremely sorry if I told you were getting it on Sunday, but you're getting it today or tomorrow at the latest. So my apologies. So yeah, I went to the beach. Good morning. I just have a lot going on too. I have you guys know my moon is in Capricorn, right? So it's like the new moon in Capricorn right now, and all these different opportunities being presented to me and decisions needing to be made. And I know things are going to get good. I don't see anything like decision. So my future is secure. So it's not, it hasn't been easy for me. Love what I do with you guys. But like now, I think because of the Cappy, and it being attached to my moon, I have to look at the practical side of things, and my 4 babies that I raised, I financially support, so it's like at the same time, my spirituality is kind of being tested on the practical side of things. And we talked about that a couple weeks ago, remember, where I turned a certain job down. Well, because I turned it down, they came back at me with even more. So like, why is the universe have me on testing grounds like this? It's like, it's very difficult for me to make these type of decisions because of, who I am and what I love. But who is to say I'm not needed within that company to make drastic changes? Or am I being tested where stay on this route and fulfill, certain dreams and prophecies and your inner knowing? Well, how do I know my inner knowing isn't at that job? Like, I needed that job opportunity to get to where I need to be because there's that one person within that company. So I'm like, it makes total sense that this new moon in Cappy would affect me this way. And it's all about practicality, finances, commitment, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, little Cappy, you really got your hands on me. Because it really rules your finances too, right? So it's my finances. So basically, I create through feelings because it's my moon. So it kind of makes sense for me to stay on this path. But how do I know there's not something extremely creative within that company? You know, so it's like, son of a bitch. And I know a lot of you like take that job, but if I take that job, I'm not on YouTube with you guys. It's just, it's not feasible. It, I put my heart and soul into you guys, and you guys is like looking at analytics. It's like working for a landscaping company. You know what I mean? Like, you make really good money in this season, and then the next season, you know, it drops. Like summer, it drops a little bit. You guys are all out and about when it comes to money with this type of stuff, because you guys are in the house, you're overthinking, it's chilly, it's cold, everyone's, you know what I'm saying? So it does work like that for me. And now the practical side of the Cappy is coming out of me. So I don't know if some of you guys are experiencing this too. So try not to get overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Is what I'm doing. You know, I sit with it, and then I sit with it like every day. And then I come on YouTube, but then, you know, I come off and it crosses my mind again. You know, so I've been wanting to move, and I would have to, I'm not crying. No. And I really want to move. So it's a lot. But then if I move, guys, this move, it doesn't include you, but I know my future includes you. But how do I really know? You know, so it's like one of those moments like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? So I know within the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be challenged, and I will let you guys know what I decide. Because I put my heart and soul to this every day. Could I still do good morning? Could I still do like monthlies and some weeklies here and there for you? Yeah, but I can't pop on every day and do that. You know, like it wouldn't be a thing. But then when you're just doing reads like that, how is your heart and soul into that? It's not. So it wouldn't make much sense. But I also know there's certain things where I can make it in other industries too. So time will tell, and I will make that decision. You know what I mean? So if you guys have a Cappy moon, just remember your finances are based around your emotions too. So it's extra hard for us because the practical side of me having 4 children and them, you know, needing to be supported, the practical side of Cappy really hits home. But then, you know, when your heart and your passion is in something else, and you know finances come into play there, it's just difficult. It's just a difficult decision for me to make with you guys, but I'll keep it real with you. Yeah, I'm surprised I actually just kept it that real, to be honest with you. I always keep it so real with you, but like, whoa, that just happened. You know, but one thing will lead to a different path, but that's also stepping out of the spiritual side of work. You know, so it's a lot to think about. So for those who are going through it, just try not to get overwhelmed. Try not to overwhelm other people. I feel like I just put myself in that situation where I just overwhelmed somebody. But they can handle it, so I'm not worried about it. But like, but it does like suck, you know, like, you know, I don't, you know, it's difficult. It's a difficult decision because even when I put things into numbers, you know, especially when it comes to, I'm a math whiz when it comes to numerology and geometry, certain stuff. You give me any other kind of math, I'm like, no. But like, I know what it could take to survive, but say, but see, it doesn't, things like this don't happen like that. And then how do you create it? Like, so many things are coming up from last year where it's, how do you keep your passion going in an industry that's constantly changing? There needs to be, it's not even productivity, but like, I don't know, I can't, that's the part where I'm like, I struggle with the most, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I know I'm supposed to do this and I know I'm supposed to do that. Ugh, guys, it's a lot, but you'll survive. We will. I'll survive. We're survivors. Life is a risk, and I always listen to my intuition. you know but now the universe is really testing me, because I always know when something's coming in, and then that something didn't come in, and it didn't make me lose hope or faith. It just made me realize maybe it was supposed to go this way to have certain things move in certain directions, where your side of the state, my side of the state, yeah, there's so many things that come into play. You know what I mean? I've been in the fork in the road, and then it's like, okay, here comes these opportunities. There was like, and I was so like, there's no way I'm gonna do it, and I finally went back at them and told them I appreciate the offer, and it's just, I know you probably think it's crazy that I just am like, I hope you don't think I didn't consider it and I'm just tossing it away, because I didn't, and then they came at me even stronger, and it's like, oh damn. So it's a test for sure. But I also know within this job what I'd be doing, and would it necessarily satisfy me? Probably not. But I'm financially secure for the rest of my life, me and my babies. So it's tough. It's tough when you have to make these type of decisions. And then you keep getting tested and tested and tested. But when I talk out loud with you guys, it helps me sometimes. And the creative side of me, because Cappy's attached, it's the only Cappy I have in my chart, and it's attached to my moon. I do make financial decisions off of passion and off of creativity, so it's a big deal when making this type of decision. It's not an easy one, so see how you guys are like family. Like, what YouTube reader would come on and say that type of shit to you? I can't believe I just said that to you, that there's a chance, but like, if that's the case, we had our time together. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm just being completely honest with you on where it stands. But it's like, I got so many gifts too that are just kind of coming out, and it's like, what do I do with these? So it's like, okay, being tested. But anywho, so I also know by talking to you guys and telling you certain situations I'm in also helps you guys relate to certain situations you're in. So if it helps, it helps. Okay. So this is going to be a new moon in Capricorn. Look at decisions and surprises. All right. That happy squirrel's all about stop the read, and then you have surprises. So, and that's all about decisions, and this is basically like the last 10 minutes of of what I was just talking with you. That's what this is. It's not illusionary. It's, I could stay in this industry and here comes a surprise. Or I can choose that to go with that industry, and that is my surprise, because, or there's just more to come. So see what I'm saying? Like, thanks, universe, but let's draw something else, because I just explained all that. All right, so there's that. I can feel my face when I'm with you. And that song just came to me, but I like it. But I'm also watching stuff fall, but I think it's just my eyes, unless, I don't know. Looks clean. Looks clean. Whatever's best for me, I know. I know. I really can't believe I just went there with you guys, though. It's mind-blowing to me that I just opened up. I always open up. But that was weird. Ooh, 30 days till Christmas. The countdown. Ooh, ooh. Jesus, that's coming so quick. So I'm going to use my outdoor deck. Okay. And I took it to the beach that day too. And then I decided, just going to focus on me. But I did charge them. Okay. So it's like being outside even though we're indoors. So let's see what we get. I'm excited. My mom put I got a little Christmas tree at the end of the bed over here. And it's got all the characters from Frosty the Snowman, which are like my favorite little characters. But like all the Christmas stuff's out. It's nice. It's nice. And I know, when you feel a move, I can feel it. Well, you know when it's time to move. Like, not physically move. Well, that could be that too, but like, and it's more than a shift. It's like knowing that I'm leaving here. No matter if I take that job or stay with you guys, right? I'm still making a move. So I can now look at being in this house and being in this circumstance with my family as a beautiful thing, and being like, wow, I get to actually spend the Christmas here, wake up here. Like, instead of looking at all the negative aspects on why I found myself here. So that's how you know major moves are happening. But it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And I'd still find myself with you guys here and there, but it wouldn't be on a consistent level. And then where do I put my healing abilities? So it's such freaking tough decisions. I can feel my face when I'm with you. Look at that. The first thing out, the Two of Cups. Holy shit. Partnerships, relationships. We got the Fool right there. It's kind of saying like there's something new happening with you, some type of new partnership. Now, normally we all like to look at this at love, okay? But it could be work related, because it's all about twos, balance, harmony, partnerships, romantic or not, right? But you do have a new start here with this new moon with someone, and regardless, they're gonna be special regardless, because it's just what I feel and hear from this card. I can't believe that was the first card out. Somebody might be in the health industry. This always reminds me of the symbol for healthcare. But let's see what else we get. It is a new moon. All right, so new things do come in. Things leave, they come, they go. That didn't sound right. I don't know what metaphor they wanted me to use there. Someone could have blue eyes, brown eyes, something with their eyes, something with you guys' eyes. They're just, their eyes illuminate. Like, can't explain it. Damn. All right. Well, again, again, you know, now you got the Knight of Cups, and it's like, again, it can be work, or it could be somebody new coming into your life, or somebody you know, maybe rekindling something. That the feelings are here. Or you could be moving away from this. But to me, you're going towards something you love, and it could be a person, place, or a thing. Okay, see what I'm saying? Or this is saying, once you relocate, if anyone's relocating, because I just heard that too, once you relocate, this could be a thing, somebody new, or something would kick off. So it's almost like, if it's work related, say if it's work related, you take this partnership, you sign on the dotted line, or whatever you do, it's almost like the connection just takes off. But I wonder if I'm feeling that as in, like, if somebody was to make a certain move, they know it would happen just like that, and maybe someone's not ready for something to happen just like that. I don't know where that just came from, but it's clear as day, you know. And others of you, there's a relationship around this time, starting today, you know, where, or friendship, it's going to get better. You guys care a lot about each other. I got stuck. So 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups. So there's a lot of water. Capricorn is not water, it's earth. So maybe you're trying to ground the emotional side of something. It's had to be a Cappy moon. I feel ya. I feel ya. It's not easy. That's a hard placement in a zodiac. Holy shit. I want to say that's the 3 of Cups. Oh, it's the 6 of Cups. Oh, god damn. All right. All right. So the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Oh boy. For one, I'm going to say the situation you're in, whatever you went through in the last 8 months, 6 months, it's either linked to your past life, or it's linked to children. There's a lot of channeling going on here. So here comes an offer too. See, it's coming, but it's like, I don't know if you already know it's there, but this could be an offer too. He's offering you something. It's either going to be love, or in some cases this will be work, and on your travels, you know, or this person coming into your life is a soulmate connected to work, and they're helping you out on your path, because sometimes in life people need someone to step in and not put someone on, well, yeah, kind of put someone on their path, but I know catalysts usually do that, but that's not what I'm seeing or feeling. It's more of a connection. So if you're in a relationship, it's going to start getting better. Others of you, this is going to be somebody new that was meant to come into your life at this time. Especially with the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, there's no question. It's written. So even if, no, I can't even look at this in a negative way, as if like a breakup. If you've gone through a breakup in the last couple months, this might be somebody returning. If it's been longer than a couple months, then this would be someone new. And others of you, what you're about to do next, you've done in past lifetimes. And that's been popping up on the board for the last couple months. So it's like at the bottom of the deck, you know, all these offers, information, messages coming through. It's almost like you're about to juggle your thoughts, or this is a lot of back and forth about location, cities, because this looks like two different cities in each card, you know. So it's like, not only if you were to take a job offer, or there's something with switching location, it's the surrounding cities. So I don't know what that's regarding for you. So say you're actually moving, right? Make sure you look at surrounding cities. So say like you got one city on your mind, but there's something about it. Well, look at the surrounding cities. Because maybe, you know, especially if it's work, maybe you're better off in a like a more rural area than being downtown. You know, it could be something like that. Like you're fixated on downtown, but that's not where you really belong. Or there's something about location, real estate, or something about that land. There might be something on that land that triggers. Okay. So now we have the Queen. We have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There's going to be messages back and forth quicker than you think. You're my sunflower. My love would be too much. So this is probably linked to love. But Six of Cups can also represent a friendship. So maybe you have some type of friendship, unique friendship with somebody special. They could be fire sign. They could be a fire sign because they're coming at you with fire. But that just could be their energy. So someone's coming at the Queen of Wands. Good morning. With a message. We saw the message coming here too. So to me, it's like, I don't know if you know what this is or not, you know? So all I see is blue, 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 blue. And then it just went to green, green. So maybe you're discussing something with him regarding something. I mean, because it's almost like if you were waiting, the wait is over. It's reversed. So I don't know if over the weekend you started communicating with somebody, you met somebody new. This could be you meeting somebody new. Because the way this is coming off to me, there was some type of interaction, or there's interaction that's about to be presented to you. I gotta run out here real quick. So sorry, guys. Alana is going snowboarding, and something just crossed my mind that could not wait. Okay. I just had an epiphany moment. I did personally with what we were talking about earlier. See how it helps me when I talk about things with you, because I'll share it with you. I literally just said to myself, I wouldn't be able to parent the way I could parent now if I actually took that other job. And that was one of the reasons I created this business. See what I'm saying? So, like, that might actually happen to you. So, to take me out of this read, all right, again, partnership, there's something here, whether it's work or romantic, we'll get to it. All right. Somebody new or something occurred over the weekend. There's messaging back and forth. It looks like you have 2 offers though. You know what I mean? Like this straight up looks like 2 offers that can't be avoided. Hi everyone. Sorry, there's 164 of you. Good morning. Happy new moon. Okay. So see how I get my messages by talking to you guys? Just love you guys. So I just heard dilemma, and it's ironic because I used that word earlier, so I'm trying to place it because I don't know if this would be a dilemma or not. So if you're looking at something as a dilemma, you don't need to. So, which I'm not really sure which aspect in your life that where you can place that, because I think it's more than just I got a little dilemma, you know. But you're coming in as the Queen of Wands, very intuitive, very smart, very seductive, very creative. You know? I think it's only a matter of time before if you're a woman, it's the yin and the yang, the yin and the yang. But like, and if you're dealing with a masculine, they're still coming in very masculine. So I don't know if there's 2 alphas, but you can make an alpha and omega if you balance that out. There's nothing here saying balance though. Okay, so you might already have that covered. So let me, before I clarify, I got 5. Let me do 5 more. So this is all within the next 2 weeks, 6 weeks tops. You got the only numbers on my board right now are 8s, 1 8, with me adding them together. So within the next 8 days, within the next 2 days, you're going to see a shift, or you already saw it over the weekends. It's a very harmonious number. So someone could be a water sign, earth sign. If you're dealing with a masculine, it looks like right now they're working with their element of, water and fire. Looks like the feminine is in Sag energy, fire energy as well. But you have both my Cancer cards are on the board too. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups is Cancer, so you do have Scorpio. Right now you got fire and water. Oh, damn. Okay. So, hi. So the Queen of Cups under the 2 of Cups, but I do go like this, right? But she would be looking at him. So it's almost like now we have 2 queens, which I think are the same woman, but I have no indication on anything else right now. So to me, it's like either she knows something because she's extremely intuitive too. Because if you think about it, the way it's sitting here, it's almost like she's looking up at him. There's a very hard decision here that somebody needs to make. There's no question. And I think it's love. Well, me, it's work. With you guys, it's love. You know, Cancerians, they rule the house of home and love. They represent unconditional love, eternal love. And her lid is shut. So it's almost like maybe the lid needs to be shut for her to make decisions. Or she's consulting him, but not saying how she feels. Because I don't know if something got shut down. And now it's time to make different moves in a different direction. So it really just depends. Look how quick my hair got, Zach. It really just depends on your circumstance. But there's somebody in your life right now that you're working with, talking with, or you're about to. If there's not, if you're not already in a relationship or those things didn't happen, it's about to happen to you. But she's keeping feelings. The two of these with the Sag energy and the Cancer energy, you like to talk. You don't hold back. You're a talker, right? You would tell somebody how they feel, but this time there's something you're not saying. To me, you must have accepted something. And you're like, okay, this is what this is. Now what is this? So, or maybe they're not saying something to you. However it works for you, but she's the one with the lid shut. And his is like kind of wide open. And I'm going by depiction on the card, right? So, and now we're starting with the blue again. And I did see the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so just throwing that out there. So there's something she's not saying, or it's something she's just accepting. You know? Like, hey, there's really no point in talking about this because now I'm in this energy where I gotta make moves. And like I said, she can feel it. You know how I said to you earlier, I can feel when a shift is needed. I can feel when there's a move. Well, now I'm in that Sag energy. That Sag energy is now personally hitting me like it would hit you. And you can't slow down in Sag energy. The universe doesn't throw Sag energy at you for you to sit and do nothing with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans? So some of you are just like, if something did end, it kind of looks like it might come back around. But, nah, I don't know. I think if anybody, you would have somebody new stepping into your life. You might even have like this one person you're thinking about, and then next thing you know, because you decided to make moves, you know, now all these new opportunities are going to come your way. You know, so maybe this is also saying too, and I don't ever read my cards like this, and I would not be one to promote it, but this is almost saying to me too, don't make any moves towards a masculine. Like, don't, if you're harassing someone or like you're losing your shit, this is almost like you don't even need to make moves. Like, you can keep your mouth shut, sit pretty, and something's going to come to you. But I don't ever like to read my cards like that. But I'm telling you, with some of you, it's saying stop talking to whomever you're trying to get your attention from. Stop. This person will come to you. So that was for someone. Okay. And that's a big message for someone. Keep your mouth shut. And this person will come to you. I never read that card like that, ever. So say like there's somebody you really want to talk to. There's this soulmate. You know there's feelings, there's connections. Maybe they're going through their own shit. I don't know. But the universe is basically telling some of my followers, you don't have to do nothing. Keep your mouth shut. It will come to you. And others of you, that's not your case. Because there's obviously a friendship here. There's a connection here. You know what I mean? So don't try to manipulate. Don't try to manipulate. I'm going to leave it at that. No moon in Capricorn. It's ironic because Capricorn is very grounding energy. And not that this is not grounding. It's like no one's in Cappy energy right now. I am. But nobody here. Yeah, so see how I said to you, I feel like this is something coming full circle, somebody coming back around. They're looking. They're like, all right, you know, like, not that it wasn't satisfying, you know, the cups are full. It just wasn't 10. But maybe now somebody realizes if I give that extra cup, we can make something work. You know, I'm not trying to get anyone's hopes up. But this is what the cards are saying. So for some of you, it is your past, and others of you, this is you keeping your mouth shut and walking away from this person because you're just better off. And if you do, this would be somebody brand new coming into your life. So for others of you, something's coming full circle, and for others of you, it's someone brand new. I think if it's somebody from the past, I feel like they're being guided because look at the moon looking at them. Oh, you're welcome, Michael. You know, heading in this direction, or the moon's looking at her saying, you know, keep going. Keep going. You know, you're doing a good job. Keep your mouth shut. Keep it to yourself. Maybe you said what you needed to say, and keep going. And keep going. Others of you, it's this masculine coming full circle with something. But to me, your eye's not on that. You're not even, it's not a focus. This is where your focus is right now. Because this is the energy you're feeling. So you guys feel good. That's nice. That's a nice though. I just, this song just came in my head, no whatever I lie looking over here. California girls are undeniable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top. Sun-kissed, something skin. And I saw it with the dolphin. You know what I mean? So like, this dolphin took me to California. So like, are you looking at something like, ooh, the sun, you know, when you should be looking at other aspects and not just you sitting in the sun? I don't know what that's about, you know, because it's like, here you are on a beach, you know, Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top, sun-kissed hair, something beautiful. Oh. That's Katy Perry, right? I kissed the girl and I liked it. The taste of her cherry chapstick. Anywho, maybe you met somebody over the weekend and now you're like, ooh, maybe I like girls. I don't know what's happening with some of you, but if if you like girls now, then great. All right. But if you think you can, what this is saying to me, if you think you can escape this partnership or this unity or this soulmate by moving to another state, you're wrong. Because this person's still here. I mean, yeah, this just got complicated for you guys. Because you're both looking right at each other in both of these cards. Holy shit. Holy shit. You guys are mirroring each other. I didn't even pick up on that. Look at that. You guys are mirroring each other right now. So it's almost like, but you're not talking about it. Or maybe you're going to start talking about it. Because it's a lot of talking here. So like, but she's not talking. Like she's talking, but she's not talking. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like she doesn't need, it's almost like she doesn't need to talk. I don't know what's happening here. It's like you're two different people. I don't know if there's bipolar in the family or in someone's family, or if you're questioning, what the frig does that have to do with anything? I tell myself I'm bipolar all the time. I just don't have a prescription for it. But then maybe somebody feels bipolar. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I'm walking away. What the fuck? Telling you, there's something, maybe that didn't go down yet, but like, it's almost like whatever comes full circle, you're like, what the fuck? I was all excited about this move. I was all excited about XYZ. Like, what the fuck? But not like, what the fuck? Blah, 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 like, fuck you, you're punching. No, it's just like, what the actual mental fuck did you just do to me? Like, what? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen with some of you. Like, what? All right, gotta love this new moon, huh? You don't even know what's around the corner. I think you know, but you don't know. But I don't see. My mind wants me to use the word hostility with you guys, but I don't see any hostility. Unless something comes back around and then you're like, what the fuck? Like, but there's nothing here that's what the fuck. And nothing, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know what that's about. And again, it's blue. Like, I don't know if someone's got blue eyes, green eyes. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again with the blue eye, green eye. And the only numbers we have on the board still is now 88. Because the 6 and the 2 are 8s. The rest are knights and queens. You got 2 knights, 2 queens. Something's coming full circle with a soulmate. It could just be work. If you're leaving, or if somebody's walking away from you, say he walked away and this didn't happen yet and somebody's going to walk away from you, just keep your mouth shut. Like, it is what it is. You know, you can't change people's minds. I mean, you can talk until you're freaking blue in the face. Shit does not work that way. Don't get in that energy where, like, you know what I mean? Don't get in the energy where you don't want to open up and say nothing, because here you're like, you're sniffing your flower. I don't think this energy of what the actual F has hit you yet. Or hit them. You know, because now all of a sudden, I'm looking at you, but no, they've always been looking at you. Is looking at you, kid. I don't know what movie that's from. Isn't it, It's taking me back to not Kevin Costner. Oh, I started watching Designated Survivor on Netflix. Kevin Costner. That's good. But I mean, it is and it isn't. It's all about politics and what goes on in the White House behind the scenes, that type of shit. But it's still good if you like that type of drama. It gives me a lot of insight actually, so I continue to watch it. But let me close my eyes again. Kevin Costner. No, Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay. I don't know. You know him. He gets left home alone. Home Alone. And I think in one of the scenes, like on the TV, it was like a mob movie. Like, here's looking at you, kid. Oh yeah, Casablanca. Thank you. Holy shit. I had to figure it out myself apparently because I was imaging something and then I was trying to like let me shut my eyes because when I shut my eyes I see visions. So like it wasn't the one like in the cellar where he's like the guy's about to get. It's not when he's tricking the burglars. Anywho, freaking! I just had an overload of like information. It was a little overwhelming. And what does that have to do with anything? See what happens when I channel? With the Six of Cups, you're coming in as an air sign. Wow, damn. Three queens. Mentally, you're moving forward. See, mentally, my women are focused on work. A majority of you focus on work or just a new start in general when it comes to your finances, trying to come up with ideas. It's like someone's extending their hands. Like I said, you could be consulting somebody. Others of you, it's a new start with a relationship. But your mind is not totally focused on your emotions right now. Your mind is mentally focusing on money, which makes sense on Cappy season. But you're looking back at him. Some of you deal with the fireman, but you're looking back at him. So like the compassion's there, and it's like mentally, I don't think you want to get stuck in your emotions again, right? Because it's kind of like boundaries. You got the sword up, but maybe you guys are better off without boundaries. It's very strange. Sometimes when you set boundaries, things get in the way, which is not advice I usually give anyone. So if you're like the type that's like, I need to set up this boundary, I need to set up this boundary, you guys can't work with boundaries. You guys can't work with boundaries. You want to know why? You don't need them. And if there's any type of boundaries in your way, it just hinders what's next for you. Does that make sense? Like, if you're all up in your head and it's like, I gotta set fucking boundaries to put this person in their place or XYZ, you're fucking way off. You're way off. Because it's not a thing. If you need to set boundaries and make it real clear to someone, XYZ and this and that's different. That's different. That's you guys being in a relationship for a really long time or you cutting it quits. In this predicament, someone's just like, okay, this is what it is. You probably had to walk away from a situation. You kept your mouth shut because you must have got your answers with communication. There's had to have been something. and like an epiphany moment, like especially with the queen. She's very intuitive. So now she's focused on money, finances, career, or just a new start. We'll see what direction this is going in. But like maybe you decided to be just friends with someone, or maybe you didn't make that decision and it just ended up being a friendship, or it's just going to end up being a friendship, because the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups can just be your best friend. Because it's like she's no longer saying anything. Someone's walking away from the situation, but there's a friendship. Maybe she's consulting somebody when it comes to work, because he's sitting under her. See how it's all being played out, and this pen is going towards him. So maybe it's like, maybe you can help me do that. There's nothing tricky here, but she's focused on one thing, and it looks like a new start somewhere. Some of you just need to keep your mouth shut, and it's going to work out best for you. I don't know what that's regarding. Like, stop sharing your emotions with someone. I don't know how anyone can do that. I mean, especially a Cancer. I feel like this, I feel like that. I could never. I could put the lid on something and accept it. And that's why I looked at it from that point of view for you guys. But there's a couple different reasons why she would have the lid over here on her cup. And only you would hold that answer, because it would be your scenario. But this looks, oh, look, the Tower and the Happy Squirrel and the Moon. Holy shit. And this is the end of the cards too, but I'm still going to clarify. So there's a surprise. Like, something's going to come in and shake you up. But you are going to have to go into the unknown. You are going to... See, it's almost like there's something being kept from you too, because the Moon, there's something being kept from you. But then I think the Tower comes in, and it's a massive surprise. Or maybe like you surprised somebody with something you said, and now it's like, shit. I don't know, but like, I'm telling myself, look into it, and then I'm telling myself, stop, because Happy Squirrel came out. Happy Squirrel comes out, you stop the read. And to be honest with you, there's so much detail in this one read, I don't really need to go any further. Something, whatever this is coming in. I think something walked out. For some of you, something walked out, something's coming full circle. Others of you, this is somebody new stepping into your life. And I'm telling you, like, you're going to feel it, you're going to know it. It's going to be a lot of passion attached to something. So leave your past behind if you need to, especially if you're an air sign and you just had a breakup. But everything looks positive. But it would still be positive for you. Because if you just had a breakup and you had to walk away from a soulmate because it was like this, right? So if you just had that breakup, don't worry about it, because you're going towards surprises. And a surprise is a surprise. I don't need to dig in to what your surprise will be. But I'm telling you, if there was a breakup, you still have something great coming at you. Surprise. You know what I mean? So it's fantastic. So this new moon it's fantastic. It's so ironic that there's no Capricorn energy on this board. But probably because your ass is already grounded enough, you know? So just stay focused and positive. Like I said, you walked away from somebody, a breakup, you got good stuff coming your way. It was the way it was supposed to go down. Others of you, this could be a friendship, rekindling something. It's so far so good. It's almost like someone's keeping their mouth shut, because if I say this, I say that, then it just gets ugly. Um, others of you, this is somebody brand new. It looks like it could be any element. I'm surprised with all these queens on the board, my Empress isn't out. Just because you've mastered all these queens already. But the Queen of Pence is not out, and Temperance is not out. Those are both Taurus. That's very nurturing energy. So right now, I don't know if you're throwing someone a bone. Like, I don't know what that expression is, because this Knight of Pence is looking up at the Knight of Wands. Maybe you're getting financial advice and you guys are going back and forth. But then next thing you know, massive shift. But it's a surprise. So I don't want to ruin it for anyone. I don't see travel like that, okay? I do see you feeling good and having to make decisions. You're going to have to balance out your mental and emotional side of this. But I think you already have that. Or this energy comes in to ground that. But it looks like it's already been grounded. So the energy is flowing nice. It is about your emotions right now, your feelings, where you go next. Especially, with this earth energy that you're already in. So like I said, you're feeling more of the fire. You're feeling a mix of fire and emotion, which is nice. There might be some type of spark coming your way, or just an epiphany moment. My nose is itchy. This could be a child too, someone's child, where it's like, maybe they took a new job or they're working with you. I don't know. I feel like this person's a child. Just the page. So it could just be you starting in something brand new. And obviously when you start in something brand new, it's new. It's newness, right? So you're dealing with somebody who's a little bashful. You know what I mean? But like when they get on the horse, the demeanor changes. I don't know. It does look extremely positive. Like I said, even if you went through a breakup, it looks so positive. Even if you were leaving a relationship, however it works for you. But here's the thing. With the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, there's something that's not going anywhere. So if you're just going to try to escape it and keep your mouth shut about how you truly feel about someone, you can't. You're just going to find yourself right back in the same situation. So it's almost like, get out of this energy and step into this one, because the shift is here. The shift needs to be made. And it looks like two people are going to make the shift together, unless you already did. Or someone's making the shift, the move, and then that's what creates the shift. I feel like this is where the dilemma may be, because it's like you go from this to all up in your feelings, somebody new coming into your life, or thanks for the donation, somebody new coming into your life, or it's just feelings. That's a very special connection. And then it's almost like, I think you let that go. It looks like the two of you might have let that go. But it's like you both know something, but you're letting it go anyway, because this is the energy that needs to be presented. This is what needs to be worked with. So because this is in between all the emotion. So you would have the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups above these two. So it's like you're still in the middle. You're still in the middle of something, if that makes sense. Well, of course that makes sense. But then something comes. It's a Tower moment comes, but it looks like a very good Tower moment. It's attached to a surprise, right? Maybe you needed to wait for this new moon. Maybe this person needed to wait for this new moon because it looks like the moon is guiding. You know, maybe somebody is like, okay, now I'm going to start listening to my intuition. I'm going to start walking towards my intuition. Normally you have an energy that really works with intuition, but right now the intuition's kicked off. You know what I mean? It's like time to shut down the intuition because the intuition wasn't working for me. Now somebody needs to take this approach. Maybe this was the interaction that you guys already had. And maybe you came to terms with something, right? And now your approach is different. But it's still the right approach because you're going towards a massive shift that will only bring a surprise. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay? I love it. At the bottom of the deck, we have this, the Five of Cups, and it's like that energy was not on my board, which is brilliant. So some of you did have to leave someone or something behind, but I'm telling you, it seems like the right approach. You know, be compassionate, show it, give it, but don't ever overextend. You know, because it looks like somebody had to set up boundaries too. So we have a situation where some of you boundaries are not working, and others of you there needs to be boundaries. Or the thing is, there is boundaries in place that's preventing the surprise. So anywho, Lonnie's leaving soon to go snowboarding, and I need to touch base with her about something real quick that it keeps coming to me. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes. This is a beautiful, beautiful read. Beautiful. Happy new moon. Happy new moon. Yeah, surprises coming. And they're massive surprises. This isn't a little surprise. It's the Tower followed by a surprise. It's a massive surprise. And it could be the shift of energy. It could be exactly what you needed to start moving forward. You know, so don't have any expectations of what I'm hearing. Like, don't do that. Like, even if something's kicking off or something's been in the process, it doesn't mean you have to make massive moves or, you know, like me, I was saying, like, I'm going to make a move. It doesn't have to be massive like that for you. It could just be this positive shift of energy between you and someone else with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands, right? It's just a massive beneficial shakeup of beautiful energy, passionate energy between the two of you, right? And that type of spark is nice. You know, could I have clarified, you know, the Knight of Wands for you so you're like, oh, I really, because I know sometimes you don't want to be working with knights, but that's not, we weren't talking about commitment or your future. We were talking about the current energy, and that type of current energy is just what someone needs. And it's beautiful. And then I'm telling you, a massive surprise. Look at bottom of the deck after I shoveled. I think there's snow coming. But after I shuffled, there's that happy energy. So happy new moon. Okay. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I love you.